Hello, I'm Charles. Today I want to be speaking on how to find a good man. A lot of ladies have the problem in finding out what man is right for them. But today, that mystery will begin to unveil, and the truth will be known, and we will begin to walk in the light of the truths. But here is the idea. Is it possible to find a good man? How can I find him? What do I need to know to recognize him? Or what do I need to become to attract the right man, the good man to my life? Well, a few weeks ago, I met a young lady. He decided to talk to me about her experience. And then I discovered that she had a very bad relationship for the past few years. She has been having the bad relationship so far for the past few years. From one relationship to another. From one relationship to another. She complained bitterly how this relationship that she has had over the years has actually given her a wrong impression about men in general. She was beautiful and attractive and intelligent, and she was in the midst of her 30s. She was just in early 30s. So I was wondering, how is it that a beautiful, successful, intelligent girl of that age cannot find, or find it difficult to get the right man, the good man to spend her life with? Rather, she has complained bitterly how she end up with losers. She has ended up with losers, and she ended up being dumped over the years. And now she's really upset about this thing. She need a change. Then I asked her a very simple question. I said, did you in any way contribute to the downturn, the unfortunate downturn of event of a relationship in your life? She told me, well, she was really open with them. She was perfectly open and honest with the men she dated. And she didn't know why that they all turned out to be bad for her. Well, I looked at her and I explained something very important. I told her, I said, nothing happened in our lives without our consent. One way or the other, we agree to certain things that happen in our lives, whether we agree with it or not, whether we believe it or not. And that's true. We attract the circumstances, the situations, the challenge that we face. We are the one that attract it into our lives, whether we know it or not. It's very important we understand. So we attract to ourselves the circumstances, the situations, the men, the people, the money, everything that come into our life. We are the one responsible for it. We attract them by the way we think. Our mindset is responsible for what we become. We are the determinant of our experience in love and relationship. See, this is one thing we must understand as individuals. As we begin the journey in our relationship, starting out to find the right kind of man, the good man that we want to spend our life with, I continued to talk to her. I said, these men, they are not responsible for your plights. You attracted them into your life because of who you were. You see, you attracted them into your life because of who you were. What you should be looking at now for is how to create some internal change within you so that you can attract the kind of man you truly desire in your life. You see? So that's what you need. The change begins from within you. And when I finished speaking with her, she was like, is it true? I said, this is it. This is how it is done. Listen, You can only attract your kind. Your image, your self-image that is expressed is what people respond to. So you attract your kind. The question is, are you a good woman? If you're a good woman, you will find a good man. But let's take a moment to understand, actually, are you a good woman? I was coming from a journey from Abuja. I was traveling down to Benin City, and then in that trip, I met two beautiful ladies they were discussing and having a very great chat with themselves. Obviously, they didn't even care whether other people are listening to them or not. But I was in the midst of their sitting very close to them. I hear them discuss. I listened to them. They were talking about how difficult it was to find a good man. They were just telling this, sharing their personal experiences, how they have ended up dating losers, and they are now at the moment they are not seriously dating because they said they don't want to end up with a loser. They don't want to end up with a loser. But in that midst, as they're discussing, I share my thought with them. I came in, I introduced myself, and I share my thought with them. And I asked a very profound question. I said, if you do not date because you believe that no guy is good enough for you, how on earth do you expect to meet a good man? Now you have programmed yourself. I told them, I said, now you program yourself never to date seriously because you are afraid of ending up with a loser. I asked a profound question. So how then can you find a good man? If you program yourself that way, you will never find a good man. You will always end up meeting the losers. So we all have a role to play. The truth is that good men are attracted only to good women, and vice versa. Good men are attracted only to good women, and that is how it works, because good men and women are few in numbers. You must be ready to pay the price to become a good woman. You must be ready to do all it takes to rise above mediocrity and position yourself as a good woman who is prepared and ready for a long-term relationship with a good man. That is how you're supposed to program yourself. That is how you're supposed to do it. The only way to find a good man is to attract one into your life by the person you become. Never you forget that. I said the only way to find a good man is to attract one into your life by the person you become. When you transform yourself from within, you will send out the right signals, and the right guy will be magnetized to you. Your inner transformation, your inner transfiguration should begin with your character. You have to begin to understand how important your character is in finding the right man for your life that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You have to begin to understand it, because these are the principles. First, your personality, your personal appearance. You see, your appearance determines who notices you in social and or business situations. Your appearance determines who gets attracted to you. Your appearance determines who desires to meet you, and who wants to know you more. Your appearance is the one that predicts such chemistry or reaction that brings people into your life. Now we know, we all have experienced it. We buy products, we go to the market, we buy goods, we buy products, and we understand that a lot of product that we buy, it is as a result of how the company packaged the product. Right? The unique selling point of the product, the way the product was advertised, that is how we got enticed to the product and we bought it.